Harsh words from Zach Nystrom.
Nystrom absolutely confident.
And his opponent.
Well, he's got to be riding high after that win last night.
It's a good point, but however, both these men were victorious
From
last night.
Punjab, India,
Yes, they were.
weighing 215 pounds, he is Impact Wrestling superstar, Bhupinder Gujjar.
Every time we have Bhupinder on a show, people tell me he's a star.
Oh, he looks like a star. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's got the strength. Gujjar has it all. And that's why he's a member of the Impact Wrestling roster.
He also has that gargoyle spear in his back pocket, which I think looks amazing and is deadly every time.
Yeah, when Gujjar goes to the second rope and is poised for the spear, the night is over. And of course, Gujjar is going to be looking to hit that tonight on the big fundamental Zach Nystrom.
I know it's important to have the fundamentals, but is there one big fundamental that I'm not aware of?
That's a very good question, Doug, and I imagine there is one skill that Nystrom feels he has over the other. Perhaps it's his, I would say his confidence, perhaps.
Oh, that's, yeah.
You know,
I
we've
guess
seen
it is
that-
fundamental to have confidence.
I've seen that in spades thus far with Zach Nystrom.
Absolutely.
And like you said, coming off a big victory last night, defeating Kevin Blackwood.
Yes.
In a match that he just demanded. There wasn't a scheduled opponent for Zach Nystrom last night. He came out right after intermission and demanded to be given an opponent.
And I was happy to oblige. I happened to be backstage talking with Kevin, and Kevin said, I'll go out. I said, great. Thank you for coming. We had a bit of a homecoming last night. We had Big Bill Collier returned last night. He'll be on the show tonight as well. Silesia Sparks showed up last night. She'll be on the show tonight as well.
And speaking of Silesia Sparks.
Oh, she's got a tough opponent tonight.
And Gujjar came out on the winning end of that one as well. So both these competitors are riding a high here, picking up victories last night. And you can catch that on Fight TV Plus, just like you are right now. And we thank you for joining us.
Yes, thanks very much.
On Fight TV. This, of course, is Greektown Wrestling. We're live here in London, Ontario, Canada.
Referee Flex Whitney, your official for this match.
As Gujjar now trying to dislocate the elbow here of the big fundamental Zach Nystrom.
What if that elbow is that big fundamental?
I mean, it very well could be.
He's pretty vague about which fundamental is the big one.
Well, he's going to have to use all his fundamentals here as Gujjar powers him down to the canvas.
Smart move by Nystrom to roll out of the ring, grab the rope.
Yep, there are no timeouts in wrestling. However, sometimes you can create your own timeout by rolling to the outside, going to the ropes, creating a break, some sort of separation. As you see, Nystrom trying to calm things down a bit, bring it back to the pace that he is looking for.
I say Nystrom's getting it from both sides. A huge section of Pete fans over here at the front row are really giving it to Nystrom, but there's 3 8-year-old kids on the other side. He can't catch a break.
No matter where he goes, Nystrom's not a fan favorite here.
Vuvuzela back. Nystrom won't. He refuses to wrestle until the fans shut their mouths.
I feel like Nystrom did this to himself when he came out here and told our ring announcer, Steve Argentero, that he's from the best wrestling city in the world, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
He absolutely did. You know, you'd think if you want to get the fans on your side, you wouldn't come out and just tear down the town verbally.
Now, I don't know if anyone is suggesting that London, Ontario is the best wrestling town on the planet.
It's the best wrestling town that this show is in tonight.
That is a good point. Nystrom now trying to take advantage here. Nice shoulder tackle there.
Yeah, but he's wasting time gloating. Get back on him, Nystrom, if you're going to do this.
That's a good point, Nug. I think Nystrom needs to stay on the attack here. Giving Gujjar way too much time. Good Lord. See the height that Gujjar got on that leapfrog and the height on that drop kick. Nystrom's no small man.
Not at all.
Now up goes Nystrom and down with the side slam. Goes for a cover, does Gujjar. And only a 2 count, says referee Whitney.
He's calling for it.
Oh, wow.
He's setting up for the gargoyle.
Early on in this match, Gujar going for the gargoyle spear, and again, intelligently, Nystrom rolls to the outside, creating his own timeout.
I see he goes to the only side of the ring where the fans haven't been yelling at him so far, but I think they may change their minds over there.
Well, there's one fan there at least wants to give a high five to Zach Nystrom.
I don't think Nystrom wants to touch anyone from London.
Oh, here comes Gujar. Oh, Nystrom goaded them into that one. And maybe this is why Nystrom had all the confidence going into this match. He felt, uh-oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't look like Gujar is feeling the effects of those chops.
Oh, wow.
But Nystrom's feeling the effect of that one.
Irate, come on.
Oh, right into the steel ring post. And you'll notice the post didn't move, no.
It rarely does in situations like that. It'll, your head will move more than the post will, and I think Gujar got the worst of that interaction. Both men are going to get counted out here if they're not careful.
Yeah, referee up to a count of 4 now. Nystrom now depositing Gujar back into the center of the ring as he again continues to have full conversations with people in the front row here.
Should be concentrating on what's happening in the ring.
Only gets a 1 count, and very well may have got more than 1 if his attention was on Gujar rather than this capacity crowd here at the Marconi Club. And I looked at you as I said that because I'm not sure if that's the name of the venue.
It is the Marconi Club.
Oh, perfect. It's the Marconi Club of London, Ontario.
Rake of the eyes again by Nystrom.
What is this?
He's just standing there arguing with the ref and choking Gujar.
There's a blatant choke right in front of the referee. And we were a second away from seeing a disqualification. Of course, there was a count of 5 in order to break the hold. Oh my goodness.
This is trapped the arm and just wrenching the neck of Gujar.
Now you see the pressure on the left side of Gujar's neck. And with the arm trapped like that, it's pulling a lot of damage, tearing away at those muscles. But Gujar now had Nystrom up on his shoulders momentarily, but again, Nystrom went back to the eyes. Gujar now into the corner. And Nystrom eats a boot for his trouble. Nice evasion there by Gujar and a trip. Down goes Nystrom. Gujar up and down with the knee drop. Oh, God, Lord. He just kicked him in the face.
I think some fans got some teeth as souvenirs from that kick.
There's a lot of souvenir teeth going around the past couple days.
Well, you only have so many.
Right. I mean, that's why they're souvenirs. They are rare commodities.
I did look into it. We had talked about last night if you could put other people's teeth under your pillow and get money from the Tooth Fairy. And according to my sources, they have to be your own teeth.
Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Thank you, Danhausen, for that one. We appreciate your contributions to the events.
I did check in with Danhausen. That's exactly who I asked. Oh, an arrogant. This is nonsense. You're not going to pin Gujar that way.
You know, Nystrom, I know his confidence is high right now, and he is in firm control of this matchup, but he really needs to focus on Gujar. Oh. He just powered him over in that suplex. Gujar with the foot on the rope. Referee Flex Whitney was in good enough position to be able to see that foot on the rope. I didn't think he was going to be able to see it.
Nystrom knows the rules. He knows that's a way to break a pin. You shouldn't be astounded by that.
Well, I think he was astounded that the referee saw it.
Again, this traps the arm, wrenches the neck. Just a painful situation to be in.
Going right back to the well, going to what works. And this has proven to wear down Gujar.
Oh, Elbows to the midsection by Gujar.
Had a steam here. Both men thinking the same thing, going for a clothesline, knocking each other out. And now we're back to square one here. No advantage for either man. Referee up to a count of 5 here. If he gets to a count of 10 and neither of them get to their feet, this match is over.
Oh, here we go. They're sort of back into it. Very slowly getting back into the fight.
They are back in it, and they're trading blows from their knees. Heavens. I don't think you want to get into a striking contest with Gujar.
No way.
Nystrom hangs on. And again, you know what? Give Nystrom some credit. Although he just ate a clothesline, he's been wrestling an intelligent match, albeit distracted a bit.
Reversal.
Oh, look out.
Sling blade.
Gujar connects with the sling blade. And now connects with a shot to the midsection. That's just a pump kick right to the face is what that is. And now ripcord into the knee. Gujar with the Samoan drop.
That's got to be it.
Goes for the cover, goes for the victory.
Oh, Nystrom also, he learned a thing. He learned a thing in this match.
What's good for the Goose is good for the Nystrom.
Oh, very nice. Gujar getting fired up. We may see that gargoyle spear.
You hear this capacity crowd in London, Ontario getting behind the Impact Wrestling star, Bhupinder Gujar. Looks like he was setting up Nystrom there, but Nystrom able to evade and block and counter. Now, what's this? Hooking.
Fisherman suplex.
Nice fisherman suplex. And Gujar able to get the shoulder up. I guess it wasn't quite a perfect plex.
Not quite. Certainly not as perfect as he hoped. He's removed his elbow pad, it seems.
Well, here comes that fundamental elbow you were talking about earlier. Misses the lariat. Gujar finally gets him up on his shoulder and delivers the power slam, which usually leads to one thing.
Here we go.
Gujar going to the second rope, perched and ready to strike.
Gargoyle spear!
And picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, Bhupinder Gujar!
A hard-fought victory for Bhupinder Gujar, keeping the streak alive from last night on to tonight in London, and looking good while doing it too.
Absolutely. Bhupinder Gujar, a star in the making, absolutely. And you got to give some credit to Zach Nystrom. He was in this match the whole way. I think if he focused just a little more on the task at hand, instead of arguing with everyone in the crowd.
He really was arguing. He spent more time talking to the fans than he did really trying to focus on Bhupinder. And clearly that was the downfall. Look at these fans love Gujar. Check it out. He's high-fiving everybody.
This is the great thing about coming to a Greektown wrestling event. You get up close and personal to all your favorite wrestlers, and